After an impressive first season in F1 with Red Bull's sister team Toro Rosso, 23-year-old Pierre Gasly stepped up to the senior squad in 2019 and is already showing his talent against the world's best drivers. An impressive sixth-place finish in China shows F1's flying Frenchman has come a long way from the 8-year-old boy in Rouen who set out full of dreams in karting.
I will say I was really lucky to have my family already involved in motorsport with themselves and also my 4 brothers. They knew it was expensive, so we will need to find sponsors. They managed to find some, and then for Christmas 2004, they bought my first karting. So I remember I had the biggest present under the Christmas tree, and I knew straight away what it was, and I was like the happiest kid in the world. So it was all a bit messy. We had to put some foam in the seat so I could reach the pedals and still the steering, and so it was a bit difficult to drive, but I just love so much the feeling of speed. It's so fresh in my mind. Really a special moment for me.
Karting success followed quickly, but the journey to F1 really began with his first French Formula 4 victory at Spa in Belgium in 2011.
It was a special weekend to get that first win on such a mythical track, so it's quite a big jump from karting, so of course it's something you need to learn the basics of driving a single-seater, and it was great to get that first win, get the confidence starting that single-seater series.
With proven success in the French F4 Championship, Gasly signed up for the challenging Formula Renault 2-litre Euro Cup Series.
It's a sport, the higher you go, the more expensive it is. So when I switched to single-seater, I had some backings from the federation, from some sponsors. But there was this critical season in 2013 where it was just too expensive. We didn't manage to find all the fundings. And my parents had to put the personal money from the family, and that's when it came really tricky. And at the time I was 16, 17 years old, and it worked out that I won the championship that year. I signed my contract with Red Bull, and it kind of released a lot of pressure from my family because they did everything they could, and it worked out and gave me an opportunity. And yeah, here I am today.
Newly promoted to the Red Bull Junior program, the young Frenchman moved up to the more competitive Formula Renault 3.5 series, where he would face other F1 hopefuls like fellow Red Bull Junior Carlos Sainz.
In the Red Bull program, you know, they test you every single day, so whether it's on track or off track, you always need to show that you're the best and show the potential and always deliver better performances all the time to deserve to be in that program. After the title in 2 liters, I was rookie in Formula Renault 3.5, and battling with Carlos for the championship was cool. So he had a bit more experience than me, and I need to take my revenge. But finishing a runner-up for my first season in 3.5 was great.
Within touching distance of his dream, the then 20-year-old cemented his future with the GP2 title in 2016. It led to the call from Helmut Marko that brought him to the F1 paddock with Toro Rosso, and now behind the wheel of Red Bull's RB15.
It's almost impossible to explain how much pleasure you get driving a Formula 1 car, you know, because we are really few people in the world to be lucky enough to drive these cars. The adrenaline, the speed, the G's you get, it's so much fun. It's a lot more professional than when you are in karting, but yeah, there is still so much pleasure driving this beast.